So today I'm out with Luna and we're doing a little bit of traffic training today because she's quite stimulated by, as you can see, stimulated by traffic, and she's wearing the figure of 8 halter, which keeps her under good control. I try and keep as much as a loose lead as possible on there, but obviously when you're walking along next to traffic you need to be aware to keep her safe as well. So if she did do a lunge, you got hold of her. So I tend to have about, I don't know, 18 inches of line where she can have a slightly loose lead where she feels it, but also I've got control and she knows that as well. So we've got a vehicle coming up now, so I'm just going to let her wait. Good girl. So she's gone into the sit. So you can see she does that lunge. So if you haven't got control over her, that could be very dangerous for the driver of the vehicle, but also mainly the dog get hurt. So she's doing really well. We've walked probably about 1.5 miles now, and most of the time she's not even reacting to the traffic. But as you can see, the odd time you've got to be very aware that there might be that time where the tyres on the road just trigger her ears and her senses. Beautiful day today, by the way. Look at that. And so we've got a vehicle coming by now, so she's had a little look, but that was a big lorry as well, so she didn't really react to that at all. So we're just going to stop now. Good girl, that was very good. You didn't even look at that one, did you? So I'm just going to put her in a sit, and we're just going to keep her in a sit for a minute, just while some traffic comes past, and just get her used to the noise. Really, it's all about conditioning a dog into seeing and hearing pretty much everything. If they can experience as much as you can possibly get them to experience. There you go. So she's just looked at that car go by. We've got one coming up. Stay in the sit. Good girl. Well done. So she's watching this car coming up now. Her ears are up. Well, she's an alert dog anyway. She's highly intelligent. Wonderful. That was wonderful. Well done. Come on then, we'll keep walking. So yeah, so it's basically with things like traffic noise and reaction to traffic, you can't stay away from it because that doesn't ever help the dog. They need to get to the point where they're actually not bothered by it, and by doing that, so there's a big lorry coming now, so we're just going to come over to a little bit over out the way, go into a sit. So she's gone into a sit. Good girl, oh, look at that, she just didn't even react to that. Another one. Good girl, that's so good, well done. So really it's just getting them used to the noises, the sounds, the smells, all the stuff that we just take for granted, a dog actually might take as a reaction. So, and it's being aware that any minute she could do a little lunge, but then most of the time she doesn't. But the more you go out onto these roads and just do this sort of walking, the more they do get used to it, and the more they're happier with it. I mean, I'm putting her through her paces today because we've walked up quite a long way already, but now we're walking back with her actually on the roadside, so that's even closer for her to hear the traffic coming. So I am kind of testing her on the way back a little bit, but she's doing very, very well, and she'll get there. She'll definitely get there, because she's becoming least bothered by the moment as we're actually walking along, so she's not too worried. Being very good, aren't you? Just going to put you into a sit. Ready? Sit. Good girl. So there it is. That's a little bit of traffic training for the day. Another way of doing things, if you find that walking along the road is quite dangerous and she's too strong for you, whatever dog you're walking, a good way of doing it is just finding a spot just to get her to sit. She's looking up and down the road, just hearing the traffic. There's nothing coming at the moment. and just get their senses used to it really. You can find a nice seat, sort of like at a bus stop or something like that, and just sit for 20 minutes, half an hour, and just let them watch the traffic go by. She nearly wanted to get up then, but you were very good, weren't you? She get a treat. There you go. Good girl. Well done.